The sixth staging of the Sime Darby LPGA Malaysia at the magnificent Kuala Lumpur Golf and Country Club, and it got underway with a former world number one strutting her stuff early on. Yani sang her second shot at the first, and it was shades of the Yani of old as she went on to fire a 5 under par round of 66. America's Alison Lee in her rookie year showed composure well beyond her years. Some impressive golf from the young lady today. This her second shot at the third. Using the contours beautifully. The ball releasing to set up a birdie there at 3, and Alison had plenty of those in the opening round. Amy Yang, likewise. Already a winner this year in Asia, in Thailand at the start of the year, rolling in a long birdie putt there on the way to a 67. And the defending champion, Shan Fang, also off to a nice start. Here she is at the third, straight in the heart of the hole. Lydia Ko could be world number one if things go right by the end of this week. Here she is at the fifth. Quick one down the hill, hit the hole, and took all the corners of the hole before hitting the bottom of the hole. And Lydia, with a little smile, knows she dodged a bullet there. Shi Lin, one of the people who set the standard. This was her birdie putt at 15 on the way to a 65, and she was joined by Alison Lee by day's end. This, a right to left slider down the hill at 14. Tough putt to hold. Tried telling that to Alison, and what a day she had. Michelle Wee with her third shot at the par 5 12th. And it was great to see Michelle back in something like the form that we know that she can display after a year that has been interrupted by injuries. The defending champion, Shan Fang, looked as though she might have the outright lead when she holed this at 14. She eventually dropped a shot at the last and would finish with a 66. But then the weather came in and the players were off the golf course for more than 3 hours. And it took about 3 hours for Lydia, Michelle and Minji to recover after the hooter went off to tell them to get off the course and get some shelter. So they did for 3 hours. They had something to eat. They had a bit of a relax. And it obviously worked for So-Yeon Yu, because this was her tee shot at the 17th, longest of the par 3s after the resumption. And you're not going to see many better than that this week. And So-Yeon on the way to a 68, and Michelle Wee also putting her best foot forward with a terrific birdie putt at 15, and she looks as though she is going to be right up there in contention as we head towards the weekend. So at the end of the first round, not quite at the end of the first round, but these are the people up at the top of the leaderboard: Shi Lin of China and Alison Lee of the United States of America. But some of the big names, including Yani, Shan and Michelle, stalking them as the first day drew towards a close at the Sime Darby LPGA Malaysia.